Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Madeline and today I will show you how to make your own HDRI using Google Street View. Let's get started. Now with the app open, we go to create and select photosphere. From here we just follow the app, so we are taking every dot to create a 360 image. The app will automatically process every image to stitch them correctly, or mostly correctly, and it will be automatically saved to your phone. Now that the 360 is finished, I already got all of the photos into my computer. I have here the 360 panorama from the Google Street View. Let's open them up in Photoshop, and what we need to do is adjusting it, because we are gonna need three photos with some kind of a bracketing between them. So that's gonna be like the zero point of exposure. We will need to add a brightness and contrast and bring it like brightness down, all the way down, and contrast somewhere like here. And as you go darker, you may face a lot less saturation into the photo, so we will adjust it also somewhere like here. And I will mess the curve a little bit, because the area of the sun must be very high exposed, even in a dark situation, somewhere like here. Now I'm gonna save the image. I already saved them separately, and after we got the darker bracket, we need also the high exposure of the same photo, so the brightness will go up, all the way up. Now the contrast will be a lot less present in a high exposed image, and hue and saturation maybe just a little bit saturated, somewhere like here, let's say. The curves are fine. Yes, somewhere like here. Now what we are gonna need to do, we are gonna go to Files, Automate, Merge to HDR Pro, and we select here Browse. I already got the images bracketed, so that's the dark exposure, the high exposure, and the normal one. We click OK. Now we don't really need to check Attempt Automatically Align, because they are all the same photo, so Photoshop doesn't need to align them. We click OK. Images are loading, and we are gonna face some options here to determine how the photo was taken. So for this example, I will approximate, because it was done with the phone in Google Street View. Let's say this one was 120 150. This is the high exposure, so it's a lot less time for the shutter. I will go with 1/30, and for the dark one, let's go with 1000. We click OK. Now the images are loading, and that's the result that we are getting. The perfect mode for an HDRI to use it furthermore into softwares like Blender. It's 32 bits. Everything will be left like that. If you don't really need the 32 bits, you can go with 16 bits, and you can adjust how it looks. But you just need 32 bits, because we are gonna get a lot of that exposure values, so we can play with it afterwards. I'll click Tone in ACR. Now Photoshop will process the images. Small break for a vape. The images will load in. It's taking some time, as this image, it's around 8K. Let's say now we are in camera raw, so we can adjust a little bit more the image. I will go with auto to see what I'm getting. and that's just pretty good. Maybe I will go into details and sharpening just for a more sharper look, something like that, and the rest of it I will leave it like so. Okay, now the HDR, it's processing, and that's the result. But before you save, I just discovered that the bit channel will be on 16 and for the result, and we still need the 32 bits channel. I don't know why it's changing as we set it from the merge of HDR to 32 bits, but it's getting the result in 16 bits. We are gonna change it to 32 bits again, so it's all pretty fine. And now we are gonna hit save as, and here into the type of the file we select Radiance HDR. So that's gonna be the result. I already saved the results here. They are into the 8K, 4K, 2K and 1K. A lot of notifications. Now this tutorial was made as the first part for the second video that I will make about adding an object in Blender into a real photo. Hopefully you liked the video. Please give me a like, subscribe and comment if you have any questions. Bye.